Hi, I'm Mrs. C, and this is Math Defined. In this video, I will show you the steps to use when solving long division problems that have two-digit divisors. Sometimes when people see a division problem written like this, they are not sure how to rewrite it as a long division problem. To answer this question, let's quickly review the parts of this expression. The first number in the expression is the dividend. The dividend is the thing that is being divided into equal groups. The dividend will go inside the long division box. The second number in the expression is the divisor. The divisor is the number of equal groups that you want the dividend to be divided into. The divisor will go outside the long division box. Then, of course, we need an answer. The answer to any division problem is called the quotient, and the quotient is written on top of the long division box. Okay then, let's get going and solve this division problem. There are 5 steps that you need to follow in order to solve this problem. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat. The first step is to divide. To do this, you will need to look at the first digit in the dividend, which is a 1. Since the divisor of 11 is greater than that first digit of 1, you will need to look at the second digit in the dividend. Now you have the number 14. Since 14 is greater than 11, you can determine how many times 11 can divide into 14. 11 goes into 14 one time, so you will place the 1 right above the 4 in the dividend up into the quotient. The second step is to multiply. You will multiply the 1 times the divisor of 11, and 1 times 11 is 11. The third step is to subtract. You will subtract 14 minus 11 to get 3. Before moving on to step 4, make sure that you check your answer after subtracting to make sure that it is smaller than your divisor. If it isn't, then you made a mistake either in your division or subtraction. The fourth step is to bring down. You will bring down the next digit in the dividend, which is 5. Now you have the number 35. The fifth step just tells you to repeat all the steps again. So looking at 35, you will divide. 11 goes into 35 3 times. Then you will multiply 3 times 11 to get 33. Now you will subtract. 35 minus 33 is 2. And since there is still a digit left up in the dividend, you will need to bring it down and repeat all the steps one more time. Now you have the number 27. You will divide 11 into 27, and 11 goes into 27 2 times. Next, you will multiply 2 times 11 to get 22. Now you can subtract. 27 minus 22 is 5. Since there are no more digits left in the dividend to bring down, you are done with the long division process. And as you can see, you have a remainder of 5. This remainder can be written a few different ways. The most common ways are to either write the letter R with the remainder of 5 next to it in the quotient, or you can write the remainder as a fraction. To do this, you just bring the whole number of 132 over, and then the remainder of 5 is the numerator, and the denominator is the divisor of 11. If you're liking this video content so far, share it with a friend and give it the thumbs up, letting other viewers like you know that you like it. If this is your first time viewing my channel, this channel is dedicated to helping people just like you understand math. So you'll want to click that subscribe button along with the notification bell, letting you know when I post new videos. Showing your support really does make a huge difference for the channel. And if you're a returning viewer of my channel, thank you. Now let's take a look at this problem. This time, the dividend is 10,122 and the divisor is 42. We'll start with step 1, which is to divide. Let's look at the first digit in the dividend. It is a 1, which is too small for 42 to divide into. So we will look at the second digit. And now we have the number 10, which is also too small for 42 to divide into. We will need to look at the third digit, and now we have the number 101, which is large enough for 42 to divide into. Now we can use estimation to help find how many times 42 will divide into 101. If you think of 40 going into 101, 40 can go into 101 about 2 times because 40 times 2 is 80. So let's try the number 2. Be very careful here to write that 2 directly above the third digit in the dividend because you are dividing into 101. Now let's multiply 2 times 42. 2 times 42 is 84. And now you will subtract. 101 minus 84 is 17. 17 is less than the divisor of 42, so you can bring down the next digit in the dividend, which is 2. Now you have the number 172. You can use estimation again to help you determine how many times 42 can divide into 172. Again, you can think about how many times 40 can go into 172, and I know that 40 times 4 is 160, so let's try the number 4. 4 times 42 is 168. Now you can subtract. 172 minus 168 is 4. There is one more digit left in the dividend to bring down. So after bringing down the 2, you have the number 42. Now this one is easy to see. 42 goes into 42 one time. Then you will multiply. 1 times 42 is 42. Next you will subtract, and 42 minus 42 is 0. You are done dividing because there are no more digits left in the dividend to bring down. And since there is no remainder, the quotient will be the whole number of 241. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of how to divide a whole number by a 2-digit divisor. You can check out more of my math videos at Math Defined. And until next time, thank you so much for watching.